Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Java video. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 best Fabric Essential mods for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. These are going to be the top 10 essential mods on Fabric for version 1.18.1, and these are some of the mods that I think that you guys should definitely check out. If you guys have never used mods on Minecraft before, or you're just getting into mods on Minecraft, then I think you guys should definitely check out some of these mods. They are really cool and really useful as well to get you started into the modding world in Minecraft Java Edition. So let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 best essential Fabric mods for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. Alright, before you guys actually get any of the mods, do make sure that you have got the mod menu mod installed. That will give you this mods button on your game menu where you can actually click into that and view the different mods inside your game which you have got installed. You can then actually click into a particular mod and you can click on the configure button there if it does allow you to do that, and you can go ahead and configure that particular mod. So I would recommend that you guys actually get the mod menu mod to begin with, and then you can actually go ahead and get all of the other mods. Alright, so the first mod that I would recommend you guys definitely do get is called Iris, and this is actually called Iris Shaders. And as you guys can see, it says a modern shaders mod for Minecraft intended to be compatible with existing Optifine shader packs. And this mod basically allows us to use shaders on the Fabric mod loader platform, and it's a really cool mod. They recently did do an update, which is the version 1.2.0, which actually allows you to configure the shader options. So we can actually go into our options menu here, click on video settings, and then I can actually go into my shader packs section here. And as you guys can see, I am actually running the complementary shaders, and we do have this cool shader pack settings button here, and I can actually go into that and we can change a few of the settings around. So if you guys are on a low-end machine, for example, you can go ahead and change that profile to potato or low and hit apply, and that will basically tone down some of the settings for these shaders to try and give you more FPS in your game. You can obviously go back and change that to a much higher setting. So for example, if you guys are on a gaming machine or a medium to high machine, then you can obviously go ahead and change that to a higher preset from the profile setting. You can obviously go ahead and change more settings for these shaders thanks to the new update with Iris shaders. So if you guys are looking to play Minecraft and you are getting bored of that vanilla look and you want to try something new, then I would definitely recommend that you guys check out Iris shaders for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend that also is required by Iris shaders is called Sodium. Now, Sodium is a free and open source optimization mod for Minecraft, which improves frame rates and reduces lag spikes. And this basically is going to give you more FPS in your game. I am able to get 3 times the FPS in my Minecraft game compared to my vanilla Minecraft game. I have done a few different test videos using Sodium, and I have seen that I am able to get a much higher performance with this mod. For those of you where Sodium is not working, then I would recommend you guys get Optifine and get the OptiFabric mod and use Optifine with that. But for those of you that Sodium is working, then definitely do get the Sodium mod for Minecraft Java Edition. It will give you loads of FPS in your Minecraft game, and it will actually smoothen out your FPS and try and get rid of those lag spikes that you might be experiencing in your Minecraft game. If you guys are going to get Sodium, another mod I would recommend is called Sodium Extra. So let me go into my mod section here, and as you guys can see, I do have another mod here called Sodium Extra, and this actually adds more functions for Sodium. So if I go into my options menu, click on video settings, and if I go into my Sodium video settings, you can see that I've got loads of different options here. By default, Sodium only gives you the option to control the general settings, quality, performance, and advanced settings. But with Sodium Extra, we can actually change the animation, so we can actually get rid of the animations if you guys are struggling to get the FPS in your game. So by disabling animations, you might get a more of a FPS boost in your game. Same thing for the particles as well. We can actually go ahead and disable individual particles or disable all of them. You can obviously go ahead and change other settings in here as well, and you can actually play around with the fog settings in the render section. If we go to the extra section, you can actually enable this FPS counter, which is really cool, and we can go ahead and enable instant sneak as well. You can obviously go ahead and change other settings here like the coordinates cloud height, and the messages for the recipe pop-ups as well on the top right of your screen. So definitely do get the Sodium Extra mod if you are going to get Sodium. If you guys have been struggling with your FPS in your Minecraft game and you are intending to use Iris shaders, then definitely do get the Sodium mod. It is going to definitely help you out and give you a much higher FPS boost in your Minecraft game for version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend you guys get is a Fabric Zoom mod, and this one is called Wii Zoom or WI Zoom. And as you guys can see, it says the zoom from the worst client as a standalone mod. And it's a straightforward mod that you can just install, and when you're in the game, you just press the V button on your keyboard and you can actually zoom in quite nicely. I can then actually move my mouse wheel up to actually zoom in even further and have a look at something in the distance over there, and I can actually move my mouse wheel back to actually zoom out. So it's a really cool mod to actually be able to zoom in and out if you don't want to actually go to a particular location and you just want to see that by zooming in to a distance there and having a look what is actually at that distance. This function is also available with Optifine, so by installing this mod we are going to get closer to having a Optifine type experience in our Fabric game. So do go ahead and check out the Wii Zoom mod for Fabric on version 1.18.1. The next essential Fabric mod I would recommend you guys check out is called Inventory HUD Plus. This is a really good mod. It does actually give you loads of cool information on your HUD display. So if I go back inside my game, you guys can see that I am able to see my armor durability there in a percentage format. I am also able to see my potion effects on the lower left section of my screen there, and I can actually see what I do have inside my inventory as a small icon on the bottom right there of my screen. Now obviously we can go ahead and change these options by going into our mod menu setting there, clicking on Inventory HUD Plus and then clicking on the configure button. And if I click on this button here, I can actually move these around, so I can actually change where I want my armor to show up and where I want my inventory to show up as well. And I can actually go ahead and move my potions section here. Let's move the potion effects to the middle section over here. And as you guys can see, when I go back inside my game, the potion effects are now showing in this middle area of my game. So it's a really customizable mod. I would recommend you guys get this. It's really useful to actually be able to see your armor and the durability of your particular weapons that you have got equipped. It also does show how many arrows you have got. So if I was to place my arrows in my inventory, it will show me the arrows I have got, as you guys can see on the lower left section here, against the quiver icon, as you guys can see. So do go ahead and get the Inventory HUD Plus mod for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. The next essential mod I would recommend you guys get is called Minecraft Capes mod, and this basically allows us to have capes and custom ears in our Minecraft game. So if I was to go into a third person, you guys can see that I have actually got a custom cape installed over here for my character, and I do actually have some custom ears as well, as you guys can see, and this is all thanks to the Minecraft Capes mod which I have got installed. You can actually go in and customize these however you like. You can go and select one of the preset capes and custom ears, or you can design your own and upload them, and your character will be able to display them in your game. Now if someone else was using the same mod, then they would be able to see those capes and ears on your character inside their Minecraft game. So do make sure that if you are playing with your friends, they do have the same mod installed. So definitely do get the Minecraft Capes mod for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend you guys get is called WTHIT, which stands for What the Hell Is That? And this adds a information box on the top of my screen there, as you guys can see. So when I do point my crosshair at a particular block, it does tell me which block I am looking at. It does actually give us a nice and clean look and a nice readable format with a nice icon, so I am able to quickly have a look and see which item I am looking at. If we go into the mod menu section, we are actually able to customize this mod and change a few settings, like I can actually make the background clearer, I can actually make the bar smaller or larger. So let's go ahead and change the scale to 0.5 and have a look at how that looks. So as you guys can see on the top there, it has reduced the size. So if you do find that the mod is getting in your way, the information window window there is a bit larger, you can obviously go ahead and change the size. You can also change the opacity as well and make it more clearer if you guys want to do that. So do check out the WTHIT mod for Minecraft Java Edition on Fabric for version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend you guys check out is called Xaero's Minimap, and alongside the Xaero's Minimap, I would also recommend you guys get the Xaero's World Map. So they are both going to complement each other when you are playing your Minecraft game, and this does actually add a nice RPG element to your Minecraft game. So if we go back inside our game, you can see on the top right there, I do have a cool looking minimap, and we can actually go ahead and customize this however you like. So if you press the Y button on your keyboard, you can go ahead and change the location of the minimap. You can also go ahead and change the settings of the minimap as well. So if I go into my view settings, I can change the shape to a circle or a square, and there's loads of different customization options here which we can use. If I click on the waypoint section, I can actually go ahead and set a waypoint. So let me go ahead and do that now. Let me confirm that. So as you guys can see, I've just created a waypoint over here. Do make sure that you are playing with cheats, and then that will actually allow you to teleport to that particular waypoint. So as you guys can see, that waypoint is called number 1. If I press M on my keyboard, that opens the world map, and I can actually see the waypoint which I just created on my world map. So it's a really nice mod to be able to keep track of where you've been, and if you want to actually save any of the locations that you just recently visited. I can obviously go ahead and teleport to that particular waypoint by pressing the Y key, clicking on the waypoints button over here, and then selecting the waypoint and clicking the teleport button over here. And as you guys can see, I'm now back at the created waypoint which I just made earlier. So it's a really useful mod. You can go ahead and create loads of different waypoints and then teleport to them later on. So if you guys are looking for a mod that gives you a cool looking minimap and a world map, then this is the mod to get. You should get the Xaero's world map and the Xaero's minimap as well. So definitely do get the Xaero's world map and Xaero's minimap mod for Fabric on version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend you guys get is called Roughly Enough Items, or REI for short, and this is a really useful mod to have when you are first starting out your Minecraft game. All you need to do is just press E on your keyboard, and as you guys can see on the right hand side section here, we do have different pages, and all of these pages show the different items in the game. I can then click on a particular item and we can see how to craft that item. So you don't actually have to go around looking on a wiki page or anywhere else on how to craft that particular item, because you can now do that in your game. You can actually click on an item on these pages and then see how to craft that particular item, and it does actually tell you which of the different materials are needed to craft that item. You can actually enable the cheating option here, and then you can actually have it so that when you select an item, it will actually give you that particular item. So if I click on this shield, I can actually drag it into my hotbar, and then I can actually have a shield which I can go ahead and give myself and equip that shield. So as you guys can see, I'm now playing with a shield equipped. Thanks to the REI mod, we can obviously go ahead and press the E button, and I can actually go ahead and disable the cheating option there. And if I was to actually search for a shield, I can click on the shield icon here, and it will show me the recipes on how to craft that shield. So we don't actually have to go ahead and now search for the crafting recipes on a wiki page or anywhere online. We can do that all within our game. Thanks to this mod, it does actually show you all the recipes to craft the different items. It does have this cool search box at the bottom here. Let's go ahead and search for a boat, and if I was to click on a boat, you can see that this is the recipe to craft a boat, and it shows you the layout to put on your crafting table and how to actually be able to craft a particular item. So I would recommend that you guys definitely do get the REI Roughly Enough Items mod for Fabric on Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend you guys get is called LambDynamicLights, and basically this adds dynamic lighting to your Minecraft game. So let me go ahead and give myself a torch so I can quickly show you what I mean by that. If we go into a dark location, for example, I'm heading to a location with no light, I can actually equip a torch in my hand, and that will actually lighten up everything around me. So as you guys can see, I'm now unequipping the torch and everything just goes dark, and now I can actually go ahead and equip the torch and everything will go brighter around me. So it's a really useful mod if you guys are going inside caves and you are finding yourself in a tricky situation. Then definitely do get the LambDynamicLights mod, as that will actually illuminate everything around you and keep everything nice and bright, especially in dark situations. Up until now, this was an option in the Optifine mod, but now thanks to the LambDynamicLights mod, we can actually go ahead and replicate that Optifine setting and have dynamic lighting in our Minecraft game on version 1.18.1. The next mod I would recommend you guys get is called Client Tweaks, and this actually has loads of different options that we can actually go ahead and configure in our Minecraft game. So if you are in the mod menu section, click on Client Tweaks and then click on the configure button here. You can click on this plus over here next to tweaks. That will actually show you all of the tweaks that we can go ahead and enable or disable. One of the notable tweaks that it actually does enable is a really useful one. It's called Hide Shield Unless Holding a Weapon, and this is really useful. So let me go into first person mode here. As you guys can see, I am holding a torch, but the shield is not showing. As soon as I switch to a sword, the shield is showing. So it's a really useful mod. You can actually walk around with a shield in your left hand, but then also have a torch in the right hand and not have to worry about the shield taking up space in your Minecraft game. So this is a really nice tweak. If I press escape on my keyboard and go to options, we can see that I do actually have the master volume button here in the options section and the music slider here as well. So I don't actually have to go inside the music and sound options section here. I can just change the music and master volume from the options screen itself. If we go back into the client tweak section, you can see that we do have another drop down here for the customization, and you can go ahead and change various options on here as well. And we do have loads of different tweaks here that you can enable and disable. For example, we can see one of the tweaks is called auto climb ladder, do not use last torch, and hide offhand item. So you can go ahead and enable or disable these, whatever your preference is. So I would highly recommend that you guys get the client tweaks mod for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions or queries about any of these top 10 best Fabric essential mods for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1, then do leave them in the comment section below. I will do my best to try and help you guys out. As a bonus, there are a few mods that could not make it to the list, so let me go ahead and cover those mods quickly. One of those mods was actually called Inventory Sorter. So as you guys can see, it says quickly and easily sort inventories. So if I go back inside my game, press E and go inside my inventory here, I can click on this button that says sort by name. As you guys can see, it's actually sorted the items here by name. I can actually go back into the mod menu section here, click on inventory sorter and then configure that, and we can actually go ahead and choose the sorting method. So we can actually go ahead and select category this time. So let me go ahead and sort by category. So as you guys can see, it's now sorted all of my items out by category. So it's a really useful mod if you guys do want to sort out your inventory items. You can just install this mod and click on this button here, and you can go ahead and sort out all of your inventory items to make them more neater and presentable as well. So if you guys are struggling with your inventory management, then definitely do get the inventory sorter for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. Another useful mod that was not able to make it to the list is the Infinite Music mod. And basically this actually removes all of the silence that you do experience in your game. So if you have played Minecraft before, you would have noticed that we do actually have a bit of silence in between the different music tracks. So this mod actually aims to remove those silences and have the music constantly playing. So if you guys are playing your Minecraft Java game and you just want to have the music constantly playing, then this mod is definitely worth checking out. So do get the Infinite Music mod from Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. And finally, the mod that was not able to make it to the top 10 list is actually called the Custom Crosshair mod. And this is a really cool mod that I would recommend you guys also check out. Once you are in the game, press the button next to the number 1 on your keyboard, and that will actually open up a crosshair configuration menu. As you guys can see, you can then go ahead and choose and select different crosshairs that you want to use in your game. So I can actually change it to a circle. As you guys can see, I do have a circle base crosshair here. We do actually have a chroma rainbow setting here as well, which we can go ahead and enable or disable however you like to play your game with. You can also go ahead and restore your crosshair or select another crosshair depending on your personal preference. You can also go ahead and configure different options for your crosshairs in your game. So definitely do get the custom crosshair mod. It's a really useful mod. I do use them in my mod packs, and I would recommend that you guys check out the custom crosshair mod for Fabric on version 1.18.1. If you guys are interested and want to get all of these mods in a combined mod pack, then do check out my Essentials mod pack, which I have updated recently, and it will contain all of these mods which I have showed you today, alongside a few different mods as well. So do go ahead and check out the Gamer Potion Essentials mod pack from the CurseForge page. I will leave a link in the description where I will show you guys where to get all of these different mods from, and a bit more information about these cool mods for Fabric on version 1.18.1. If you guys enjoyed the video, please do give us a like, and also please do subscribe to this channel to help support it, help it grow, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.